should be a win. The King of Champions. The last one's done in his Cuban. He does the job that he needs to do. Get that fight on the edge. Absolutely brilliant.
We just witnessed the greatest moment in world history as an esport. It was absolutely incredible.
Overcome the biggest team to win the Intel Extreme Masters.
Welcome to Intel Extreme Masters World Championship.
Welcome to CeBIT Hanover.
And welcome to Intel Extreme Masters World Championship.
Hey, welcome to CeBIT Hanover.
And welcome to the Intel Extreme Masters World Championship.
At the 5th stop of the Intel Extreme Masters, the best esportsmen on the planet will meet on the CeBIT in Hanover, Germany. During 5 days, they're going to show who is the best of the best in the games StarCraft II, Counter-Strike 1.6, Quake Live, and iRacing. Starting in group stages and moving into the knockout stages, the whole tournament will involve a total prize money of around $140,000. But first, let's take a quick look back at the recent tournaments. First up was the Global Challenge in Shanghai, where the Swedish team Fnatic won the Counter-Strike tournament and qualified for the World Championships in Hanover, Germany. Next we went to Cologne to the Gamescom. The first major tournament in European StarCraft II was won by the Swede Morrow. The Quake Live title was secured by local hero Kilson. The US Championship took place in New York City at the Comic-Con, the first time the racing simulation iRacing was played. The last major event before the World Championship was held in Kiev. At the European Championships, the Swedish e-athletes were victorious. Show won the StarCraft II tournament and Fnatic the Counter-Strike event. Back in Hanover, we'll now take a look at two contenders for the real-time strategy game StarCraft II.
My name is Jeffrey Brucey.
I'm Gregory Andrew Fields.
My nickname is Show.
aka Idra.
I'm 24 years old.
I'm 21 years old.
I'm from Stockholm, Sweden.
I'm from Kalamazoo, Michigan, in the USA.
I play Terran.
I play Zerg.
My goal is to win the whole tournament.
And my goal is to win the tournament.
But what are all the pros doing during a game?
So it comes at least down to 5, 6, 7 things which are all really important. And what you will see most players do, they sort of have a rotation. Scout, build, expand, position, scout, build, expand, position. This is how they go in a circle all the time. Many of the people who enjoy watching StarCraft II right now enjoyed watching another game before, either Warcraft 3 or StarCraft Brood War. This StarCraft II sort of combined both scenes. So you have more pro players you already know from a long time, you follow them for 5, 6 years. Now you see them compete against guys you never saw them compete against before. The Brood War against the Warcraft 3 players, I think this makes StarCraft II even a bit more fun than just the game itself, just the entire community around it. It's really fun.
But now let's deal with the beginning of the tournament. The 12 best players in the world compete first in 2 groups against each other. Everyone plays against everyone in his group. The matches are held in best of 3 mode. The winner is the first to take 2 maps. The group winners are directly qualified for the semi-finals. Their opponents will be determined in the quarter-finals between the 2nd and 3rd place finishers of each group. In his first game, Hydra has to deal with the US Vice Champion QXC from America. The first map is obtained through a better position on the map and because his opponent is using risky strategies. In the second map, Hydra finds it easy once again and wins the match 2-0.
They were pretty easy games. My next game is actually against the hardest opponent in the group, a Korean Protoss named Ace. So I'm really happy with my first round performance, but it won't be easy.
A prophecy becomes reality. Hydra is outplayed by the Korean Ace, but recovers with a victory over the Paul Tarson. In his penultimate group game, Hydra meets the European Vice Champion White Ra. Both have a 2-1 standing and the winner of the duel will move to the next round.
I haven't played him recently, but he is a very good opponent, one of the best Protosses in Europe. He usually just plays for a pretty solid macro game, maybe a timing rush here or there. It's really, really important for me to win this because otherwise I could be eliminated in the last round. If I win this and then win out, then I'm in full control of my own future.
In the first map, Hydra shows the importance of scouting. While White Ra is desperately looking for his opponent, White Ra recognises very quickly the strategy of his opponent from the Ukraine and takes the appropriate countermeasures that should give him the victory. The second map, Hydra finally wins because his army is clearly an advantage of White Ra's and the American makes it to the next round.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it. He was one of the players I expect to advance from the group, so beating him is really important.
With a victory in his final group game, Hydra achieves the second place in Group A.
I'm really happy with my performance. I kind of thought I'd lose to both the Protoss players and just squeak by with the 3rd seed, but I played some good games against White Raw, I beat him, so I got the 2nd seed. I did better than I expected, so I'm really happy with today. I think it's likely to be maybe Show or Sock. I'm really confident going into my next match. Squirtle is the only player from that group who I would really fear at all, so, and I don't think he'll get the 3rd seed, so whoever I play, I think I'm likely to win.
On the second day of the World Championship, the matches of Group B are taking place and the European champion Show starts his tournament, preferably with a victory over the reigning American champion from Peru, Phoenix.
I think winning the first game or the first 2 games will definitely help you in the further games. It's a very even group. It's hard to predict who's gonna win and who's gonna qualify, so every map counts. So a 2-0 lead, a win now would be perfect for me right now.
As a prelude, Show does not lose his face. The first map is won after a good 10-minute performance. The second map shows Phoenix is not a danger and the Swede wins 2-0.
Yeah, I'm really happy. Nice to have a really good start. So if I beat Soccer next, I'm pretty much qualified, I think.
His second match is won against the German champion Soccer, but his winning streak is stopped after losing the next 2 games. The last battle is against Squirtle. The Korean has to win, but even with a defeat, Show would have the better cards to get into the playoffs.
Actually, I just have to win 1 map, then I'm qualified, because I will have a better map score. So I'm just trying to win 1 map. That's my goal right now. And he's a very tough opponent. He has beat the world champion in Korea, MVP, so he's very good against Terran, so it will be really tough.
The first map is incredibly close and there is a fierce battle, with the happier end for Squirtle. Against the Korean giant, Show is not able to do anything. In the second map, the Korean takes a high risk, plays very aggressive and can force the Swede to surrender once again. Due to the 0-2 defeat, Show has only a theoretical chance to go into the next round and everything depends on the encounter between Soccer and Phoenix.
Unfortunately, I lost 2-0, so I might still have a chance to qualify, because if Soccer beats Phoenix 2-0, there's a tiebreaker between me, Soccer and Squirtle. So I'm hoping for Soccer to win now, 2-0.
To Show's delight, Soccer, who started with 3 losses in the tournament, manages the impossible and forces a 3-way tie. After his victory over Squirtle in the tiebreaker, Show is confident of a victory against the German.
Last time I played Soccer, I beat him kind of convincingly, so I think I have a good shot.
Show misjudged Soccer. The German wins. During the tiebreaker, none of the 3 pro gamers are able to claim the needed 2 wins. That is before Squirtle shows the best nerves in the 4th tiebreaker and manages to win both games. In the quarterfinals, he will now face Hydra. For European champion Show, however, the tournament is already over.
Yeah, it was a really interesting experience. I never felt something like this. I was so tired. I was zoning out, like in the games even. And then I just woke up and realized I was in a game, so I was so tired. But it feels kind of okay now. I can go sleep and eat, and I feel kind of good about my gameplay today in general. Squirtle really deserved it, and it could go either way, so it was really close.
I thought to give up, but now that I advanced, I'm really happy and think there's no better feeling to describe it.